Duval. Duval.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
Hello, everyone. Fourth and Forever playoff edition. We had a great weekend of football. We were just talking about it right before we hit the buzzer. But first, some pretty important news in the NBA world that I think must be covered first.
Oh, we're starting off with this?
Yeah, it's so important that I think we need to get to it right now. So
Wait, you didn't even ask how our weekends were. What the
I think this is so important.
No, Brett just wants to piss me off. That's what this is.
Well, how was your weekend, guys? Yeah, sure. We can do that while I'm pulling up the article here. Cameron, you want to go first? How was your weekend, sir?
What did I do this weekend? I hooped, which was a lot of fun.
That's nice. Okay.
Ooh, hey.
And I was choring. I was keeping the house together, watching football, watching basketball. Honestly, probably a 10 out of 10 weekend. I didn't do anything else. I didn't go anywhere. It was awesome.
Great.
That
Mason,
sounds
yourself?
lovely.
We were talking about before Cameron hopped on that we're golfing. How did you golf this weekend?
I did. I hit the range. I did not go full blown golfing. Just trying to perfect my stroke game. No, I worked a wedding that was awful. I'll let you guys do the math on this. 190 people. I made 170.
Name names. Name the bride. Name the bride.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mr.
I
and
always
Mrs.
tell
what?
people, just give me $2 a person, and then I'm making good money. I mean, like that's all it takes.
And
I
there's
know you
even
got
the
$2.
outliers who do way more.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks star Anthony Davis will not require surgery on his left hand, but he will be out approximately 6 weeks. Was previously expected to undergo surgery. Could have been out for the year. Potentially will not miss. Good news, will not miss the year. So,
Yay.
superstar Anthony Davis.
He will not be winning MVP because he's not going to play 65 games.
Nope, you're right. Yeah,
Mason,
he's
you're
out now.
learning. I'm proud of you.
He's out. He is out. So, Mason, you first, man. You're our basketball guy. What do you think?
I'm the basketball guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah.
I mean, how old is Anthony Davis? Because
34.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's
a
old.
lot younger
32.
than I thought.
32. Sorry.
32 years old. That's a male's prime, right? Isn't it the ages 29 to 33 is a male's
I believe
prime?
so. Yeah, I believe so.
Basketball, it's generally considered 27 is when you're at your peak powers, and then your prime goes on, depending on the player, until your early 30s. Yeah.
Okay, so he's kind of in his prime. Very odd. I feel bad for the guy. I mean, he's been tossed around like a cheap, you know what? He started off with the Pelicans, right?
Drafted by Pelicans.
Then it was L.A. Or no.
No, you're right. Yeah, he went to the
Then
Lakers.
it was L.A. Then it's now Dallas. At least he's in a good city. I hope his head's in the right space. He is.
Is Dallas
done.
a good city?
I guess he's done. I don't know. Actually,
you
yes,
ask the
Dallas is a cool
Kennedys.
city. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I guess if you ask the Kennedy, they probably don't like Dallas very much. And neither does Anthony Richardson probably at this point. Or Anthony Davis. Sorry, not Richardson.
No, Anthony Richardson loves us.
Yeah. No, that's all I have on this.
You're better than
You
me.
kept sending us text messages, and you said Nico something. I didn't know who it was, so I had to Google him.
Nico Harrison.
I did find out that was the guy. As soon as I saw his picture, I was like, "Oh, that's."
That was the guy.
That was
the
the
guy.
He gave up Luka Doncic for a bag of chips, and
Anthony Davis. Superstar
handshake.
Anthony Davis.
Stop calling him that. Please stop calling him that.
Finals MVP. Well, no, sorry. Wasn't he the league MVP?
No.
No, it was the finals MVP, right? The bubble finals?
I think, he was bubble finals
Yeah,
MVP.
bubble finals MVP
Yes.
then. Sorry, let me correct myself, Cameron. Bubble finals MVP Anthony Davis.
You're correct. Yes.
he's 10-time NBA All-Star selection, 4 All NBA First Team nods, 3 All Defensive First Team selections, 3 NBA blocks.
See, sounds like a superstar to me, but
NBA 75th
What do I know?
anniversary
You guys are
team.
pissing me off so much.
Oh, and he won an NCAA championship with Kentucky. I mean,
He
come
did.
on.
yeah, dude, that Kentucky team was awesome. I think that whole starting 5 got drafted lottery, right, Cameron?
Close to it. Probably all of them, yeah.
Whoa.
I
He
remember.
won an All-Star game MVP.
Whoa.
You guys are naming like the least influential
Whoa.
things that I've ever heard in my life.
the
That's not
Kobe
fair.
Bryant trophy?
The
Come on,
Kobe
man.
Bryant
Wait, does he
All-Star
have his
game.
own? Does he have his own shoe?
Certainly, yeah. Right?
Probably.
I think he had one with
Wow,
Nike.
those are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my entire life. Actually.
Well,
Well,
Oh wait, those aren't even his. Those are Kobe's.
well,
Damn.
sorry, Cameron. Let's
Sorry,
get to
Kobe.
you now. What do you think about this injury?
is this because I just keep bringing up the Grizzlies? Is this why we're doing
Yeah,
this?
because until Ja gets traded, I'm gonna freaking torture you because
That's fine.
it's gonna be
Look,
worse for me.
You can't kill me in any way that matters. I know the Warriors are ass.
You can't kill me.
I'm
I'm already dead.
Right. No. Like I was very passionately mentioning to you guys in the group chat, Nico Harrison is a fucking moronic ingrate, and if he was banished to the secluded edges of society to never see the light of the sun again, I still think it would be too kind of fate for that kind of man. You traded Luka
Exactly what I was gonna
Doncic.
say.
Yeah, word for word, right? You traded Luka Doncic, who is coming off of a finals berth in which he runs up against the fucking juggernaut Celtics, who everybody was calling a super team. You lose in 6. Fine. Luka had one good leg. I want everybody to remember he was playing on one good leg. And he still averaged like 32 a game. And Nico Harrison, because Luka isn't the white Kobe Bryant, trades him for Anthony Davis and Max Christie. And I want to be very clear. Nico Harrison deserves a lot of credit. He built the team that surrounded Luka. He got Daniel Gafford. He got PJ Washington. He got a lot of auxiliary pieces that were very, very smart moves. And if he had just settled there and said, we're going to ride with Luka, he probably right now is regarded as a very highly thought of GM. But then, because Luka wanted to have a beer after a finals game, and because he wasn't up in the gym at 3:30 in the morning, never mind the fact that Luka Doncic plays basketball every summer for his home country, never mind the fact that he's playing basketball fucking 12 months out of the year and never takes a day off. Because he's not Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality, Nico Harrison's like, fuck, dude, I guess defense can win championships, right? And trades for Anthony Davis, whose nickname, I don't think it's on Basketball Reference because they wouldn't slander him the way I'm about to. His nickname is Anthony Day 2 Davids. Because he's fucking day to day. He's always injured. He's always in street clothes. I have his injury list right here. And this is from foxsports.com, and it lists all of his injuries. Going back from the hand injury that we're currently talking about, in the past year, in 2025 alone, it is groin, calf, leg, Achilles, groin, adductor, groin, adductor, groin, thigh, adductor,
Sounds like
abdomen,
he needs to take a break from the
foot,
you know
plantar,
what?
calf, foot, ankle. Do you know how many lower
no
body...
turf toe. But no turf
No
toe.
turf toe.
First of all, what the hell is an adductor? That sounds fucking crazy.
It's part of the groin.
Oh.
groin and hip flexor area.
So he's going in.
He's
I know
going
you
in,
guys
bro.
aren't like deep in the weeds into basketball like I am, so I'll end it on this 3-minute tangent where Nico Harrison took what was supposed to be the dynasty to challenge the OKC Thunder, and he dismantled it for his own ego. Basically, he sent off any player, and this is all on the record. He traded away players that Luka was fond of. He traded away medical staff that Luka was fond of. He traded away so many competent members of the medical staff that the guy who won like trainer of the year last year for the New York Knicks was in Dallas with Luka. Nico Harrison traded him away, and then the new medical staff misdiagnosed.
That's actually like a funny concept.
Wait, hold on.
Trade
You
your
can
trainer.
trade what?
He fired him. I'm being
okay,
generous.
okay.
I was like, what
It's
did he
like
get in
that's so
return?
awesome.
He-
a future pick.
Real story is much worse.
Trainer
He
pick.
fired the guy when the guy was visiting his dying mother, and he fired him via Zoom. I'm not speculating. That is open source. Tim McMahon has reported on it. That guy, the fired medical trainer, won trainer of the year with the Knicks. And the new medical staff, the one that Nico Harrison swore was competent, misdiagnosed a stress fracture in Derek Lively's ankle so badly, Derek Lively's career might be over. He is currently out. It's a lingering injury. It didn't heal right. So he may have ended Derek Lively's career as we know it. And all of that to get Anthony Davis and Max Christie, who, unless you're real deep in the shit, you wouldn't know who Max Christie is. That's fine. He's a nice 3-and-D guard. You also had that in Quentin Grimes. And immediately after, this would be the worst trade he's ever made if he didn't trade Luka. He traded Quentin Grimes to Philadelphia, the 76ers, for Caleb Martin straight up. Do you know how many games Caleb Martin has played for Dallas since then? 7.
I was going to say it's single digits for sure.
Wait, can I do a quick shout out before we continue?
Yes.
Quentin Grimes. We went to the same high school. We're both
Quentin Grimes, Houston boy.
We're both Woodlands.
I saw the light bulb go off when he
Cavaliers.
said
Yeah.
that, and I was wondering what you were going to say.
Yeah, Quentin Grimes, who was in Dallas doing fucking great, got traded. And to make matters worse, Nico Harrison attached a pick to Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin. He did not get a pick back. He took a 24, 25-year-old, sent him out with a pick.
Say, hey, take this there for us. Thank you.
Quentin Grimes then went on to average like 22 points a game for the Sixers afterwards, whereas Caleb Martin just basically didn't play. And to top all of this off, to make all of this like piece de resistance, Anthony Davis is now being shopped by the Mavericks. You luck into Cooper Flag. Congratulations. That totally wasn't tampering. Wink, wink, none.
Yeah,
Right.
we
Yeah.
made the picks
Totally.
in the back.
Nico
we
Harrison
don't do the wheel.
trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers with Rob Pelinka, his old buddy from Nike, totally is not tampering. And Luka Doncic not hitting the open market where he would have fetched 10 picks is totally understandable. We all understand, right? Yeah. Anthony Davis is now being shopped by the Mavericks. Anthony Davis may not be healthy come postseason, meaning that the Mavericks, whatever they do with Anthony Davis, will not be worth more than I think Trae Young, if we're being honest.
No, for
who
sure.
went for like criminally low. So you're going to ultimately culminate Luka Doncic into Max Christie and like whatever the Hawks want to pony up for Anthony Davis. That's if he doesn't just sign in free agency.
Yeah.
Nico Harrison was
He
fired.
should do that.
Like, there's like a little part of me that like doesn't want to like fully like make fun of you because it feels like this would be like a trade the Grizzlies would make. Like, just,
I don't think it would be.
you don't think so? Okay, good.
I think John Morant's probably going to go for
Thank
less.
God.
Than what, John Morant's going to go for less than what you think he should.
No, he's absolutely going to go for way too little.
And that's just because the Grizzlies held on to him for too long, and he's kind of a poison pill. That
And
wasn't
he's
Luka.
already openly saying he wants out. Like that.
Right.
Kinda,
He wants.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for like 30 seconds? He wants to go to
Flashed guns
Miami.
way too many times.
He wants to go to Miami.
I
That's
saw
where-
that. Yeah,
That's awful.
I saw that. Yeah,
So-
terrible place for him with
Yeah,
Cubans
That's
and
the
guns.
worst place. to
Terrible
pick.
place for
Strip
him
clubs,
'cause
Cubans, and guns.
He's going to
Three
be held
favorite things.
accountable by the coaching staff, which is his least favorite thing in the world. But also Noah LaRoche, which, Brett, you may remember this name. Noah LaRoche was the guy who came in last year to the Grizzlies and revamped their offensive system to do less pick and roll, which Ja had an issue with. Grizzlies fired him. Heat hired him. So Noah LaRoche is with the Heat, and they are playing the style Ja Morant has openly said he does not like playing.
Long time no see. Maybe a change of scenery.
Is
would be
it
good
just
for him.
because it's Miami? Is
No,
that
Miami
like,
would
the
not
thought?
be good for him.
It's-
That change of scenery would not be good for
I
him.
think that's exactly what it is. I think he's just been
Send his ass to
and
Toronto.
nothing against the city of Memphis, but I mean
Dude.
everything against the city of Memphis. If we're talking about
Whoa.
yeah,
I saw trade
Respectfully.
offers for Toronto. Don't send him to Toronto. Do you know the international incident it will be when Ja Morant pulls a gun in Canada?
on a
Do you know how
Canadian kid,
bad
on
we're
a,
gonna look?
a little Canadian hockey player kid walking with his little hockey bag down the street.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like the kid, like he's so young that he like the bag has wheels on it that he's like rolling down the street.
The
His
kid's never even
stick,
seen a gun. He's in Canada. He doesn't
Yeah,
even know what the hell it is.
His stick has like the cute little sock on it that like the kids get. Like, but yeah, great. I'm so ready for this fucking John Morant saga to be over. I'm already like, it's just stressing me out. Like because
Well, I
it
wanna
just
see
when
if I
it
can-
seems it's good, it gets worse. Oh, go ahead, Mason.
Can I? Oh, I did find Anthony Davis' first signature shoe. I'm gonna share this with you guys.
Okay.
I think I can do this.
Nice.
Oh damn, let's go.
You're a bad person. You're a bad person.
Yo, let's go.
That's awesome.
That's clean.
Brett,
I didn't know I could do that. That's awesome now.
Yeah, dude.
Brett,
that's
I
sick.
do want to ask because the reports. So, Rich Paul, LeBron's agent, apparently runs the Lakers. has said that he would, if he was the Lakers, he would call up Memphis and say, "We'll trade you Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson Jr." Like that's the package. Something in filler and picks and all that.
Well, good thing we're not playing 2K, because that's that's the only way that's going through. Like that's fantasy land.
That's
like,
a separate issue I have with Rich Paul in general. But just the fact that Grizzlies have said they want to build around Jaren Jackson Jr. How does that make you feel as a Grizzlies fan?
Well, it's just it's been my whole life. It's like as soon as we have close to a superstar player, it's like, all right, where's he gonna go next? And it's like, why can't he just stay? They're like, he's not gonna stay. And it's like, you're right, he's not.
Welcome to small market NBA.
Yeah, I was gonna
say,
this is the fate. This is the fate I chose. It's okay. I'll live and die by the Grizzlies. They will eventually move. They're gonna eventually move. I think it's not if but when. So we'll put a bow on NBA talk unless someone has anything else they want to throw at John Morant with me. Actually, Cameron, I did want to hear some of your real quick. If you wanted to talk about some of your trade proposals real quick that you saw.
Christ, they all. I say that only because they all piss me off to varying degrees, and it's only because I have nothing better to do with my time than stare at NBA salary spreadsheets. The one I saw that upset me the most, personally, was a Ja for Giannis trade, which just feels like somebody was smoking meth when they put it together. Yeah. It was Ja Morant and
I don't smoke meth. Getting it out there now.
Just for the record.
It was Ja Morant, Vince Williams, I think Cedric Coward was involved. And it was for Ja Morant, Kyle Kuzma, or for Giannis and Kyle Kuzma. And it was dude, if the Grizzlies do that, fine, you get Giannis. But
Giannis ain't gonna stay.
You've gotta feel so bad for if you're either team in that trade of what are we doing? I saw one where they tried to make it so Giannis would play with Ja, and I was like, I also don't want that. That seems disgusting.
Oh yeah, sorry, that would just be too awesome for you.
Yeah. No. It would just be. Because Ja's not going to stay. Giannis might beat him to death with a hammer after he sees Ja not doing shit.
Yeah, Ja's going to have to be a number 3 on a really, really good team.
He's making 35 M's.
Yeah, he's not going to be a 3. Yeah, I get it.
I saw one where the Trae Young package we talked about, where it's him to Toronto for Quickly, Agbaji, and Grady Dick. I saw that for Ja too. And it's basically the question of does Toronto want to give away three players,
good young
for
players?
One?
Yeah.
Hey, if I give you $10, will you give me $50?
Yeah, and they're developing their players really well as well. So it's not like you wouldn't want to hold on to some of those guys. Maybe not Grady Dick, but
Grady Dick and the Dick Memphis jersey would do numbers at frat parties.
It already does. Wasn't there a player whose last name was Black and they traded jerseys?
Anthony Black, yeah Black
right.
and Dick traded, yeah. And the last one, the one that I did not concoct, but would make me laugh, is Ja Morant goes to the Brooklyn Nets. And this is just the high points. Ja Morant to the Nets.
I like it already.
Michael
I do.
Porter Jr. to the Golden State Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga to the Sacramento Kings.
Oh my God.
Moses Moody to the Grizzlies. And then I think it was Domantas Sabonis to the Grizzlies. Or
Moses Moody.
Zach LaVine or one of those guys.
Moses Moody looks like he would be a Memphis Grizzly, so I'll take him. Yeah, he looks perfect. He
went to school in Arkansas. So
he's right there. He's probably already a Grizzlies fan.
Yeah, so in this trade, the Warriors somehow walk away with a Klay Thompson offensive replacement and get rid of 2 young guys who kind of piddled out, which is my favorite. I hope that one happens. It'd make me laugh.
Jesus, man.
And then Ja Morant can play with Cam Thomas, which is definitely not going to be an issue. Or he gets to play with Cam Thomas, Yegor Joman, Ben Suraf, Danny Wolf. Do any of these moving the needle for you?
Danny Wolf, Michigan guy.
Right.
That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah.
Hey guys, I figured out why the NBA is constantly losing money. Did you know?
Are they constantly losing money? Yeah, I feel like they're making more money than ever from TV.
What? I thought they were losing money.
Continue.
Okay, well, whatever. Okay, this is why the NBA is lame. No offense.
Okay.
Man.
No, that's fine.
The league has banned, which I did not know this, but in
Ninja
2000, they banned people wearing the number 69.
Yes.
That is lame. You're right.
You know what's even lamer? Back in 2020, they banned the ninja-style headband with the knot in the back.
Oh, I love that too, man. I've been wondering if stuff like that's gonna start making a comeback.
Or I remember they banned like Supreme, like the brand, like the arm sleeves. What are they on about? What are they on about?
They got deals with brands, brother.
Next thing they got like you gotta have a certain haircut to play in the league, or like what the hell? Like
we're getting there, man. It's getting there, man.
Dude, 69 not being available is criminal.
I like the freedom of choice, but
yeah. Is that Jared Allen, the famous
the famous Viking, yeah,
dude,
Jared Allen.
69, and he's just a badass, just wearing 69, crazy.
I will say though, it is like a big like a bulky number, so like it doesn't like look good on like a skilled player like Jared Allen, or like a linebacker. It has to be like a fat lineman,
like an offensive lineman.
Yeah. Like that, like a big number goes with big dudes. Like that's perfect for him.
Yeah.
Well,
but the fact that this hillbilly chose 69, perfect.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you for choosing 69, Jared Allen. 25 minutes in, we're finally getting to football. Here we go. Mike Tomlin, the big news.
Christ.
This was crazy. I
predicted
read
it,
the headline. Go ahead, Mason. I want to hear what you
I did predict this. I said that if he does not win, I did also say that they would not fire him. I said that he would step down, which he did.
Oh, this was your thing. Yep. That's exactly what happened. But do I really think that's what happened? No.
Yeah. Do I honestly think that he could come back? I do believe so. I think it's like I said in the past.
To the Steelers, you think?
I think so.
Okay.
I think this is going to be like almost like a leave of absence, where they're now going to tank for the next couple years, round up picks, and then let Mike Tomlin maybe come back and build it. Because he is a great coach. I mean, statistically, he's never lost a Monday night game ever. That's something that he would have to be down for,
though, you know?
But I think that's why they didn't fire him, because in the image of the league, that would be a bad look, rather than him stepping down. I don't think he's done coaching for the Steelers, if I'm being honest.
Okay. That was one of my questions. Where will he go?
Well, I think they suck now because they can't get a good quarterback. They had Justin Fields, Russell Wilson last year. Now they've gone to Aaron Rodgers, which Aaron Rodgers kind of there was some light.
42-year-old Aaron Rodgers, take it with a grain, you know.
There was some light at the end of the tunnel. I think they do a full rebuild, and I think Mike Tomlin comes back.
Okay. Interesting take, man.
Further to Mason's point, him separating from the team the way he did means the Steelers still own his signing rights.
I was going to get into this, yeah. So he can't, since he didn't get fired, he has to be traded. And this is actually what I was going to pull up real quick. Let me pull it up on my screen real quick. I was going to read to you guys all the coaches that have been traded and what they got traded for. So here it is. So the very first one, Don Shula, 1970. Colts traded him to the Dolphins for a first-round pick. Don Shula led the Dolphins to multiple Super Bowls, so I think that worked out for him. Bill Parcells traded from the Patriots to the Jets for multiple picks of first, second, third, and fourth, and cash consideration. This is a good one. Bill Belichick traded from the Jets to the Patriots for a first, fourth, and seventh round pick.
That is insane.
Right. John Gruden. I got a few more. John Gruden from the Raiders to the Bucks in 2002 for 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, and $8 million. These coaches go for a high price, man. Herm Edwards.
Holy shit.
Jets to the Chiefs for a 4th-round pick. Bruce Arians. Cardinals to the Bucks for a 6th and 7th-round pick. The most recent one, Sean Payton for Saints to the Broncos for a 1st and 2nd-round pick. So it can be done. It's not like it maybe – I'm not going to say it won't be done.
I
kind of like your theory, Mason, about him staying.
That's so sick.
I think they just keep compiling picks and then wait for like a really good quarterback draft class that they can just restart and bring him back, because like he is a great coach. I mean, he had never lost a Monday night game in his entire career.
Until he ran into who, Mason?
Yeah, until he ran into
who?
Swarm. Yeah, but I was actually going to ask you guys, do you think he might, is it possible he could land, like a team could come knocking? I could see the Dolphins or like maybe a team like the Giants, a big market
honestly,
making a move like that.
And for a Mike Tomlin, the trade package would probably be.
I think you'd at least get a first.
I think it minimum it's maybe a first and a second, which is crazy.
The Falcons might be a good one too, with how wide open that division is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then imagine Mike Tomlin with like actual weapons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Penix. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
He could fix Michael Penix.
Michael Penis.
All right.
That guy's got no knees. Are we sure?
No knees, but a big old Penix.
Unless he's a surgeon, I'm not sure.
All right, I want to get into these games. Before we get into it, though, I want to mention this stat from this weekend that I found very interesting. Besides the Patriots and Texans game, which were the last two games of the weekend, the game was won by the team who was down at the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter. I think that so
is crazy.
Cool, and shows you how close these games came down to the wire, how tight they were. Man, it was just a perfect weekend of football.
3 of them were last minute, or I guess 4 of them were last minute drives.
Yeah,
right.
No, yeah, 4 of the 6 were last minute drives. Yeah.
Woo!
Absolutely insane, man. It just fills my heart, man. These playoffs have
playoff football is the best because
so
it's the best because they're all in separate times.
Yes, you could really focus.
You miss games, but now it's like no, you have to watch this one because it's the only thing on.
And it's good too. And like we're getting like good quality football because it's these teams, the best teams, playing for now the most important games of their life.
Yeah.
So we're just getting the best out of everyone, man. It gets my juices going.
Games are incredible.
Well, let's go into it.
What were the picks? We need like a thing that. Did you write it down in here?
Here, so we could do this pretty quick. We all picked the Rams. I'll pick the Bears. Me and Mason picked the Bills. And Cameron picked the Jags.
Rude.
So 3-3-2. I picked the Eagles. You both picked the Niners. So Mason is at 4-3-2. I think we all picked the
Chargers,
Patriots. Oh, you did pick the Chargers. You're right. That was another one.
I'm a fucking dummy.
Yeah, you should not have done that.
I'm a dummy.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't necessarily it's not like the Patriots blew them out, but anyway. So I already lost count, but we all picked the Texans. So whatever. I think we're all tied. Are we all tied at 4?
Was Jags.
I missed one.
I think I only missed one too. Okay, so we did all tie.
Damn it!
Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah. Well, let's continue it this week. We'll the next show for this week.
Here, I'll write them down.
Yeah, we'll do like a preview for the games this week on the next episode. Let's recap the games this one, and then we'll mention who they're playing next, and then we'll save it all because we have Ben coming on too, and he'll be able to talk about the Broncos game. All right, let's get into it. Rams 34, Panthers 31, the first game of the weekend. This was the largest spread for a home playoff team in NFL history. It was plus 10.5 on Carolina. The odds for the Rams were insane. They were the heavy favorite, as they should have been. It's the best offense in the league going against an 8-9 team in the Panthers. And I thought this game was over at halftime. It was 17-7, 2 minutes left. Carolina gets a massive stop on defense, gets the ball back with 1:30. They go for 5 plays, 81 yards, capped off. Amazing run by Bryce Young, man. And that place went nuts. Let me tell you, boys, Charlotte gave us the best atmosphere of the weekend. Without a doubt, the best atmosphere. The loudest fan. And like the shots of that stadium in their downtown, I think that might low-key be my favorite stadium in the league. Like, I love that you get, like, the skyline in the background of the city. The fans were going absolutely bonkers when Cam Newton came out. It was electrifying, man. I thought the Panthers were going to pull away with it just based off how good the crowd was. But the second half, man, this is why we football. 6 lead changes in the fourth quarter alone. Both offenses were playing out of their mind. Puka, I don't know if you guys saw this play. That was kind of a non-play. Deep ball from Stafford. He was able to knock it out of Mike Jackson's hands, the Panthers' corner, save the potential game-winning interception. Rams end up scoring on that drive, and that's what kind of kicked it off for the Rams. They sneak away with the win. They'll play the Bears next week. But like I said, man, Charlotte, man, it was those guys came, man. They haven't seen a playoff game, I think, in over 10 years, man. So those fans were hungry and ready for it.
Ready for that shit.
So it was, like I said, best atmosphere of the weekend. I hope we get the Panthers back next year because, man, those fans deserve it. That was awesome. Masterpiece of a game.
Does anyone know if Devontae Adams is still alive after that hit that he took?
He is good.
That was the most That was one of the most violent hits I've ever seen.
It was clean.
Totally.
Yeah.
I just said violent. It was. Just
it was
like,
violent. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That guy wanted to. That guy did want to hurt him.
Like you
what
feel like the in the stadium, man.
Yeah.
It was like you just know that. Like then you could hear it too, like on the
broadcast.
And
that's an old man. That's an old man.
He's not equipped to take those hits anymore.
His body is made of dust. It's
that might be his last one if he takes another one like that.
It's good that he didn't continue. He didn't continue to play after that, right?
No, he came back. He was back in the game. Yeah, he was back in the game pretty quick.
Wow. Okay, so Devontae Adams is him.
No, he took it like a champ, man, and he came back and he did pretty good. But I want to talk about Bryce Young, first playoff game. I thought for being such underdogs against the Rams, did pretty dang good. He did have one interception that was pretty bad. He got sacked quite a bit, had a lot of pressure, and I thought he did pretty good. The rushing game helped him not at all. 2 touchdowns from Chuba Hubbard, but it was still only on 46 yards, 13 carries. It's not good enough. The rush game really could have made a difference this game for him if they wanted to win, but better luck next year, I guess. Rams go on.
What happened to Rico Dowdle?
Yeah, big fall off, man. That was
guy?
Disappointing, man.
He had 3 weeks of pure holy shit, I can't believe
he was the best running back in the league. He had two games in a row of over 200 yards, I believe, as well.
There was a point where I was like, Chuba Hubbard he's going to be number 2, and then never mind, because Rico Dowdle just ain't him.
Yeah, I think it was just like a fun little like a Linsanity type run. Yeah, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard for these running backs to stay consistent, man. Yeah. All right, you guys got anything on this game before we move on? Like I said, man, I enjoyed the hell out of this game. The crowd, you could feel the energy through the TV, man. It was electric. I need to see if I can find the picture of like when they had the stadium all blacked out and it was just like the light, dude. It just looked awesome. The aesthetic was awesome.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Matthew Stafford is the best quarterback in the playoffs right now, correct?
I say Josh Allen, but it could be argued Matt Stafford, yeah.
Isn't Matt Stafford up for MVP debate?
He will win the MVP, yeah. He's guaranteed.
And he's won a Super Bowl.
And he has won, yeah. So I think this would be his second MVP, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be massive for him. I think he won one with the Lions, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. And doesn't it? His wife sucks too, so this is huge for him. Right? Isn't she one that was on a podcast talking about fucking all of his friends and making him jealous?
Yeah. He really needed this. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, my only thoughts on this game. I'm not clairvoyant like Mason. My prediction for this game was Rams will win, but the Panthers will make it more uncomfortably close for a second. They did. I feel good.
Had the lead with 1:30 left, man. Yeah. Couldn't get it done.
I was say they gave us the moment I needed, which was, are they really going to do this? Holy fuck.
It's a good sign for them next year because the Rams, I think, are top probably 4 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to do this to them, I mean, that just goes to show you how poopy our offense is because we couldn't even score more than 14 points on them. Yeah.
Thus continues the Bryce Young CJ debate, but we'll get to that another time. Bears 31, Packers 27. I thought for sure, incredible game, man. I thought for sure Green Bay was pulling away. They were up 21-3. Mason, I do want to call you out here, though. You did text the group, Caleb sucks.
I know.
At one point, which is okay. It's okay.
I think, honestly, and I
because
don't
he
want to
did
be
suck
that guy.
at that point.
I don't want to be that guy, but does my hatred for him fuel him? Do you think he can sense me talking? Because every time I talk shit about him, he does something incredible.
Yeah, and he waits till the fourth quarter to use that energy, though, too.
I think I need to start loving him because I think he'll just perform bad.
No, don't fuck up my Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah, wait till next year, man.
Dude. Come on.
I don't want to see him in the Super Bowl. These guys are crazy.
Jordan Love, though, had an incredible first half. 3 touchdowns just all in the first half. They were carving up that Bears defense pretty consistently. And the Bears started to kind of claw back in the third with the field goal, but the fourth quarter they emptied the clip. Caleb Williams, ice in his veins, able to bring the Bears downfield. He made that massive throw on fourth down to Rome Odunze on that 4th and 8. Did you guys see that, where he was like scrambling to the left and just dropped it in that bucket between those three defenders?
An insane throw to make.
It just shows you, man, that like these guys are different. Like and it's even like in their own world, they're all pretty close skill wise, but there's still guys who are just the best, and he's one of those guys.
Dare I say Patrick Mahomes-esque?
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, chill out, Chris Collinsworth.
I like the comparison, man. I do. I think so, man. He makes like those acrobatic, fun throws that Mahomes kind of is like trademarked
Is that
on.
emblematic of like a Mahomes thing, or just the next generation is more athletic?
The next generation, but it was
That's what I would
started.
say.
It was started by Mahomes, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this, like, the
Mahomes
making
kind of
plays
gave everyone
outside
else
the
that
pocket.
green light of like, well, he does it.
Yeah, it's just more like back. They called it backyard football. You know, where it's it's a little more fun.
Yeah.
Guys are scrambling out of the pocket, making throws behind their back, no look, like just having fun. And
I
really
honestly
kind of
hate it.
showing the talent of these guys, man. Again,
I don't want my quarterback ever out of the pocket. Just stick your ass back there and throw the fucking ball.
CJ's
Do not
got
try to-
bricks for feet, man. I don't want
Dude.
He can't leave the pocket.
Hey, wait, he's got a couple good runs this season.
He did. He's got wheels, man. He just don't use them.
It's sad. I don't
it
want.
is.
I honestly don't want him to, because last time I saw him run was against the Broncos, and that's when his head bounced off the floor and
Like a
his
basketball.
brain.
Man.
He had a Tua Tagovailoa moment. I don't like it.
But I think the Bears can beat anyone they play. They play the Rams this weekend. I think that's a game they could win. But what I wanted to talk about was Matt LaFleur. Obviously, all the discourse about his potential firing after the game. As of right now, as we're recording, he still has his job. I don't see the Packers letting him go.
I don't know.
So, what did you guys do in this instance? And let me just go ahead and lay out the groundwork. You're already last to 8 other teams who have fired their coach, and you would make it 9. So it's not, and I understand it's the Packers. It's a good team. It's a well set up team, but you're still going to be fighting for these top coaches who are probably going to want to go to like the Giants or the Raiders, where they can restart with their own franchise guy. So I don't know if necessarily that would be the right call. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think Matt LaFleur should be fired?
It's not like a very illustrious. Yeah, like it's none of these coaches that were just fired want to go to Green Bay. Nobody wants to go there, especially with a quarterback like Jordan Love, where it's like he's like, he can do good, I guess.
I
guess
would
they
take
do have a
Jordan
pretty
Love.
good-
I'd be pretty happy with Jordan Love.
Yeah, but
I-
sometimes like he is the most like
He is hurt a lot as well.
on and off switch quarterback of all time. Like sometimes it's just you can't turn it on. Sometimes it's stuck in a position. I just don't see it as like a very. I don't see any coach wanting to really go there unless the money was right. So I do think Matt LaFleur sticks around. I also think that if they would have fired him, it would have already been done. I mean, why wait like 2 weeks just to fire a guy?
Some teams are weird like that, man. Like they I don't know, maybe they just ponder on it for a few days, and maybe they sleep on it a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think he will be, obviously. I think he'll stay there, but because he's still a really good coach, like, and a lot of other teams would be very happy to have Matt LaFleur on their staff, so it just kind of begs the question. But do you guys have any thoughts on this game before we move on?
What you got, Cam? I can
Yeah.
see some cooking.
I'm excited to see the Bears play the Rams
Look.
next week. That's going to be a amazing game.
The Bears,
The
ride or
Bears.
die. My 2 things are things that upset me. Obviously, that's what I do here. If your reaction after this game, which was fucking awesome, like great game, Bears win, so I'm happier. If your reaction to that is either how can Caleb be a leader? He paints his nails, which is a real take I saw.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Like, 1, you're a fucking moron. Please stop interacting with the NFL. 2, please find somebody that loves you and have them look you in the eyes and tell you you need to get a life. Like, dude,
Go find your mom, man.
right? Like, find somebody who loves you. Ask them if you're the problem, and let them be honest with you. Because You just watched like a phenomenal fucking game between two young quarterbacks in the postseason and these teams are rivals. These teams are fucking blood rivals.
It's the oldest rivalry in the NFL.
The Bears pull it out when they shouldn't have. It was a phenomenal comeback. They were down fucking 21-3 at half, and your first instinct is like, yeah, dude, if Caleb was yelling at me with those painted nails, like, I wouldn't fucking listen to him. Sick, man. That's why you're not in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like that is the first reason.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say there's plenty of reasons.
There's plenty of reasons, but that is probably reason number one, that the quarterback is yelling at you and you're like, oh, his nails are paint. Fuck, I guess I can't listen to him. The second thing, anybody who has an issue with the Bears coach saying fuck the Packers, go outside. Take a lap.
I saw that too. That
That's
pissed me
sick.
off as well.
Take a
It's
lap.
a rivalry.
That is so
These guys
sick,
aren't
dude.
supposed to be friendly. Like these guys are supposed to
You see the way he
fucking
shook
hate
his
each
hand at the
other.
end of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Snagged that shit. Like,
And then he ran. It just ran. Like no eye contact, no
We've
respect.
talked about
I
this
loved it.
in the scope of the NBA where it's like guys are too friendly. Bring back coaches who fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah,
back
for real.
players who
It's
fucking
time to
hate
bring
each
back
other.
that chippiness,
I
man.
want hatred.
Dude, you beat your rival, your longtime rival in the postseason. The
Finally,
least you
finally,
can say.
for a team that's owned them for so
you-
long too.
And you come back in that magnitude, dude. Talk your
The
shit.
least you can say is fuck the Packers.
Yeah.
I would
agree.
have said shit you couldn't air.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Brother, he's PG compared to what I would have said.
They would have suspended me, the head coach, for multiple weeks. For what
I'd
I
be
would've
calling
done
the
there,
game
yeah.
from home after
Right.
what I said about the
Yeah.
Packers.
Those are my two thoughts. They're both like, guys, we just watched an amazing entertainment product. It was a great game of football. Fucking just get a grip. Like,
Thank you for bringing that up, Cameron. I saw that and I didn't really know how to bring it up, so I didn't want to. But
I
then
got
you
you,
brought
dude.
that up beautifully, so thank
Yeah.
you. I'm glad you brought that up.
at the end of the day, my stance is always these are also human beings who just went through that adrenaline-filled moment. If they say fuck the Packers, it's
Yeah,
fuck the Packers. Sorry, dude.
yeah. And you just got to take that L too. You know, it's how sports is. There's 99% of teams don't win, and you got to just take that L. Unfortunately,
Dude, it's like
what
the
it is.
baseball
You
thing.
know, it was a Packers fan that said it. I mean, that's the only.
Yeah, dude. It's
Look at their
they're calling-
demographic.
And it's
For
the
one.
same people too who are like act like you've been there before, and it's like shut the fuck
That's
up.
so classless.
Yeah, it's
don't give a
shut the
fuck.
fuck
I'm moving
up.
on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's sports, bro. I don't give
I've
a
seen the
fuck.
Super Bowl, bitch. Enjoy watching me from your couch.
Yeah, I'm not here for their class. Like,
No.
really?
That's what it's like the baseball thing where it's like you shouldn't bat flip homers, throw a better pitch.
Yeah.
Shit pisses
Don't
me
hang a
off.
slider.
Yeah, don't put a meatball down the plate.
You
Like,
put a
Jesus.
meatball and it goes 500 feet, buddy. I'm walking backwards
Yeah.
around the base.
I won't
Like,
throw
I'm
my
an
bat
entertainer at that point.
even though I just hit a home run off you, I'm aggravated at you. I want to throw my bat at the pitcher, even though I just cracked one off you, dude. I mean, come on. Why
I've
can't
always
we have
wanted to
fun?
do like the one where like you like point the bat at him, you like cock it back.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wait, chill out, Ja Morant. What has got to be a gun?
Oh, dude,
Why does
the
it gotta be
grenade
a
celly
gun?
is the best.
That is one of the best celebrations of all time.
The fact they banned that makes me so sad. Anyway.
I know. Like you're not gonna let him shoot guns, man. At least let him throw a grenade.
You
And he
ban
looks so
69. You ban the number 69, and you ban cool celebrations.
And you ban
What the
grenades.
fuck?
You also banned the big ball celebration, which is
Oh,
funny as fuck.
they're so fucking soft.
You know what I
man.
hated the NFL did though? Remember when they banned the touchdown celebration of dunking on the
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was such
That's
That was
so
the
lame.
coolest-
So
that was-
lame.
That was the coolest, most unique touch. I mean,
I want to
everyone-
see a
everyone did it.
280-pound motherfucker get up
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I want to see like a
Everyone
dunk
did.
contest on that goalpost. You know.
It did get a little too diluted because everyone started doing it, but it was so sick. I can't remember who first did it. I'm assuming it was like Kelsey or something. But that was
It
the
was
sickest
like a-
celebration.
I remember like Tony Gonzalez and Shan Sharp doing it back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
that? Oh.
It's been around forever. Yeah, and it's a
It's one of the
classic
best. They've
celebration.
ended.
Everyone loves it. Like no one's gonna be upset at you doing that.
Does anyone remember that stretch of time where you couldn't celebrate?
Yeah.
There was
There
that
was
too, yeah.
like 2-3 years where
With no
any
fun league.
It was
celebration you
Footloose.
did, yeah, it was anything above 3 seconds or something. So if you screamed and danced for like a couple seconds, you get a flag. It's like, what?
That's so dumb, man. But I'm glad it's back now. Fun is back. Comedy is back.
Comedy is legal.
Comedy is alive. All right, let's move on. Bills 27, Jags 24. Another great game this weekend, man. This is what kind of started us off on Sunday. Josh Allen was perfect. I said in the last episode as well when I listened back that this is what was going to have to happen for them to win. He did that and more. And they will win every game if he plays like that. They are unstoppable when Josh Allen is at the top of his game. and give the Jags their flowers, man. They were in it till the very end. Liam Cohen coached incredibly well in this game. The Jags played incredibly well. It's hard to keep Buffalo on the ropes like that, with how good they are. Also, I will say the Bills have the most lopsided scoring margin by half of any team in the NFL this year. First half, they are minus 11 in scoring margin, so teams are outscoring them by 11 points. Second half, they are up 127 points to their opponents. So clearly it's like, let's feel this out, and then we'll come out in the second half and rip your throat out. That's the kind of ball they play. The Bills are really good like that. That's just how Josh Allen has kind of always been. Came down to the first play on the final drive, though. Trevor Lawrence ripping the hearts out of Duval everywhere, man, with that nasty pick. Buffalo brings it home. And now the Bills, even off the win, are down to 4 receivers. I forgot who it was who got hurt. A couple guys got hurt. Keon Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Was one.
Josh Allen threw a hospital ball that was terrifying.
That was
nasty. Knee bend.
Yeah, it was not good. So they're now down to 4 receivers. It ended up working out, though, because at the end, it was Brandon Cooks. What a way to find out Brandon Cooks is on a roster with the biggest catch of the game. It was like, whoa, number 18, go! Holy shit!
This is like his 28th team that he's been on.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wasn't he
and
just
also
on the Saints this year?
I believe so. I don't believe he started the year on the Bills. I will. Someone look that up real quick, But also too, James Cook played terrible as well. Yeah. James Cook did not have a great game. This game was all Josh Allen for the Bills. They go into Denver next week. They get the Broncos in Denver off their bye. And like I said, we'll have our buddy Ben on to discuss. He's gonna be ready to talk about the Broncos. So, but you guys have anything?
Something in these playoffs? Not a lot of running. This game, both running backs had a terrible time. The Rams. Panthers, both running backs at a terrible time. Green Bay Bears, both running backs at a terrible time.
This is why,
Something is in the water.
This is why quarterbacks are so important, and it's something we already knew. But this is like this whole weekend just proves it. Because you can't lean on a running back, you pay a lot. Look at the Eagles. Look how that worked out for him. But if you have someone like Josh Allen who can make up for bad rushing and
the QB
second-class receivers.
The QB sneak that ended up being like 11 yards or whatever it was.
Yeah. Did they push him or carried him through?
Yeah. Hello.
That was sick.
Incredible. Ridiculous play. I would just like to say to all the Jackson Jaguars fans out there.
Yep. Talk your shit, Mason. Take your lap. You deserve it.
I told you. I told all of you Jacksonville Jaguars fans on your Instagram accounts multiple times. You guys suck. You will forever be the Texans' little bro. Just be thankful you didn't see us in the playoffs. Who knows? I predicted this. You guys suck. Trevor Lawrence sucks. He had a good game, but when it comes down to doing the thing, he's just not him. He looks like he would be him. He looks like a Greek Roman statue. I mean, he's
a beautiful man, might I say. Without a doubt, if we're ranking quarterbacks based on their hair, Trevor Lawrence is number one.
He's beautiful in the sense of the old Roman, the statue.
Yeah, where he's chiseled.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
He's mewing constantly.
but he is just not your quarterback, and you guys can keep talking shit because they're still talking. I'm on their Instagrams still. Already, as soon as they lost, the Texans didn't even win yet. I was on there. I told them how they couldn't beat a team that can't beat the Texans. Josh Allen performs terribly against us every time he's seen us.
I love how Mason will always circle it back to that.
Oh yeah. It's
did you lose to this team, and did they lose to the Texans?
And all they keep saying is, "Oh, CJ Stroud had a bad game." I don't care. You're gonna be watching us next weekend from your couch. Your team isn't in the playoffs anymore. So you guys can talk all the shit
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. I love it.
You guys are first-round exits once again. Fuck y'all. That's it.
Well, it was a good year again overall. Liam Cohen, he will. I think he might pull away with Coach of the Year. We'll see. He did do a pretty good job with that team. But like you said, Mason, you get to take your win. You get to take your win again, man. They blew it. Trevor Lawrence. Again, it's what are we doing here, man? We're getting to that point now where it's you're gonna have to start doing something, or we gotta think.
I'm not a Trevor Lawrence defender. I just love to slander people. part of this is on Cam Little not fucking hitting a field goal at the end of the half.
Well,
That's true. Hey, listen. Yeah, you can blame kickers.
Part of this has to be 3-point game. You missed the field goal. I'm just saying, points were left on the board that shouldn't have been.
Cam Little, dude. He's a
little guy.
that's true. Yeah,
He's a little asshole.
But that's also the thing too. Is like we talked about this last week, Cameron, where it's like it's so funny that like kickers are so like inconsequential in the grand scheme of it until it's like
Until you fuck up.
until it's like oh fuck, now we
Okay,
got to
what-
lean on Cam Little.
What was the kick though? Was it something ridiculous? Was it like a 60+ yarder, or was it like he should have had it?
Yeah,
If
was it like somewhere in the 40 where he
if
should have
it,
chipped
if it was
in?
if it was 45 and closer and he didn't make it, then he's to blame. If it was a fucking 59 yarder,
It was a 54-yard field goal, which traditionally maybe on the upper, like outer edge of a kicker's range.
But
The reason I'm drawing issue with this is he's hit a 67-yarder
he
before.
has the record. Yeah, but he
and-
has the NFL record.
Yeah, he has the record, and also
Didn't
he was
So-
on
68
Twitter.
this year?
He was
That
on
was
Twitter.
this past year. Yep.
Yeah, he was on Twitter talking shit about how he wasn't recognized for like the All NFL team or the Pro Bowl team, whatever the award is for kicker. He wasn't on the first or second team, and he was talking shit about how he should have been. Motherfucker, talk your shit.
I
You
kinda
have the
agree with him,
record.
though. Yeah.
Drill it.
If we're gonna take one thing away
very
from the
good little
Jags,
guy.
Cam Little should have been an All-Pro, without a doubt.
Right?
If there's one thing we'll take away from that.
In
He's
defense of a
creepy
quarterback I
looking
don't
little
even
guy.
root for, his kicker did leave points on the board.
That's true. That did happen, but also too, you can't throw that terrible interception
Yeah.
in the
We
final
get it.
minute of the game to,
Let
to
me
try
blame
to
a
drive your
kicker.
team down the field. What are we doing here, Mason? Oh God, he's small too.
he's
It's
small.
not just the last name. He is actually tiny.
I mean, what is this?
Mason, I really.
What the hell is? Wait,
You might be bigger than a Mason.
That's what I was.
Hey,
I held back from
let's
saying
go.
it. Look up his
Hold
Wikipedia
on.
real quick. What's
Yeah,
his height?
I got it. Oh, never mind. 6'1",
Hey, I know.
172.
Oh, he's taller than me. Never mind.
He ain't taller than me,
yeah,
though.
all of
Whoopsie.
you.
He ain't taller than me. Cam
Oopsies.
Little, bro. I'll meet you on the fucking basketball court, not the football
I'm
field.
sorry,
You
I'm
blow me
5'11".
up.
But,
Well, and
but
look at
I'm
this.
probably
Look at
twice his
this.
body weight though.
Look at that little number right there.
Little
172,
172
bro.
I mean, but I bet
He's
I bet
scary.
he's still strong as fuck though. Like I bet he squats.
Oh, dude.
Well
yeah,
over
his-
4
You just don't
yeah.
let him kick you. You just don't let him kick you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
This guy ain't got hands.
Take out his legs fast.
He ain't got hands. He's never done anything with his hands. It's all feet.
Yeah, not known for his hand speed.
This is where we find out like he's an all-pro kickboxer.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
he's like a Golden Glover.
he left MMA to come kick.
Yeah. He's a Golden Glove fucking Muay Thai boxer.
It's always like the most like badass form of martial arts
yeah.
too that these little guys are.
Yeah. If he's
Oh,
a Muay
yeah,
Thai
dude.
specialist.
I wouldn't fuck with him. He was also a talented high school soccer player.
That's the
telling
kind
you,
of
he will
direction
kick
these
the leg.
kickers are going in
Yeah.
now. Like they're
Yeah.
pulling these guys from the soccer
They're,
field
they're
onto the
either
field.
Australian or they're a rugby player or a soccer
Yeah.
player now. That's it.
Yeah, that's
100%.
true. The rugby players are making a
They
hit.
love
right
the
now.
Australian. Well, Australians, those are the punters. Every punter is
Yeah,
almost Australian
Texas State
now.
actually has an Aussie coming to
Yeah.
punt for us next semester, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to try to score an interview with him. I followed him on Instagram, so
Here we go.
I think he would be awesome. But
Where's
that
he
would,
you need to find out where he's from because I have cousins
True.
that live in Australia.
Yeah,
Hey, bring him
I'll
onto the
find out.
pod. We'll do some Australian accents.
Hey, crikey,
Make 'em feel
mate.
I might.
It, mate.
Welcome to San Marcos. Yeah, he's
Take
gonna
a fucking
transfer
crack at it,
immediately.
mate. Take a fucking crack at
He's
it.
like, is this what I fucking came here to, man?
Damn, we still got 3 games to talk about. What the
Yeah,
hell
but
is
we're
going
gonna
on?
cruise the two. Well, I guess not the last one, but I didn't
Oh,
have
wait,
much
hold
on it
on.
because I was gonna let you
One
do
more
it.
time. Fuck you, Jacksonville. All right, that was it. Jacksonville.
Are you taking a piss? Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Jacksonville, you suck. Jacksonville, you suck. I don't know if you guys can hear that because the noise.
I don't know if you guys speak Mason's. Jacksonville, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me translate.
yeah,
real
hey.
quick. I speak fluent Mason.
that was good. Hey, better look next year, bozos. All
right. Well, until then, sayonara. 49ers 23, Eagles 19. This game, boy, let me tell you, a roller coaster of emotions, man. Terrible news, obviously, because we can't have a 49ers win without a catastrophic injury. George Kittle tears his Achilles. 6 minutes left in the second half. or in the first half, sorry. So a lot of game left to be played. We probably really could have used him. Obviously, it's devastating, man. And it couldn't have happened to a better guy too. I love George Kittle. He is without a doubt my favorite 49er right now. But I don't think we've seen the last of him. But I think his best days will be behind him. At his age, these injuries are kind of hard to recover from, and he's a big guy, so it's going to take him a little more time. But I'll say this: it didn't matter. We got the win. Who needs one of the best tight ends in NFL history when you have Demarcus Robinson, Kyle Juszczyk, and Jake Tongas? Am I right, fellas? Am I right? Right, guys?
Yeah, those.
And also Christian McCaffrey and Juwan Jennings too. But
another game with terrible running. What the fuck is going on? Well, I guess Saquon had a pretty good game.
Saquon had a really good game. I was going to say Saquon.
But it's just weird. What happened?
Miracles, man. Juwan Jennings, he made the play of the weekend. That trick play to McCaffrey. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I did see that. That was
and Tom
crazy.
Brady on the call, man.
Tom
he was
Brady
so excited.
recognizing what's happening.
Yeah. Oh! I loved it, man. And I was watching it too. Like I was literally sitting on my couch going, oh! It seriously is like one of those things like where you see it happening. You just like there's a giddiness to you, man, that you can't like control. And not only that, McCaffrey made an awesome catch, man. So I was just bouncing like a ball around my house, man. I was amped. Like I was awesome. And also fun fact about Juwan Jennings, perfect career playoff passer rating. He has a rating of 158.3, which is the highest obviously you can get. It's perfect. He is 2 for 2 for 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jacksonville, hey, I found you your next guy.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings. He was, and I don't know if you guys saw the discourse going around too. He was originally he was a quarterback coming out of high school. When he committed to Tennessee, he was ranked among the likes of Joe Burrow. I believe C.J. Stroud was on that list. Lamar. I would have to look back at the list and see exactly who was on there, but I do know that Joe Burrow, Lamar were on it. And he was rated over those guys.
If you're Joe Burrow, if you're on that list of Joe Burrow, you're already incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. And to get to say that you were a better high school quarterback than one of the best NFL quarterbacks right now, that's pretty cool. You know, like to me. Trent Williams came back. I think that was the big difference maker. And on the other side of the ball, Lane Johnson for the Eagles, he was out. But those two, one being out, one coming in, I think is what won the game for the 49ers. Because if it's the other way around, Lane Johnson is such a difference maker in that run game for Saquon. But he's been out for a while. He's been battling like a quad injury or something. But Trent Williams, man, I'm glad he's back. It made all the difference. I do believe A.J. Brown has played his last game as an Eagle. Yeah. I think he will ride off into the sunset. I think he's going to be a Texan. We've talked about this before. On an episode before Cameron, before your arrival.
BC.
I think A.J. Brown will be a Texan. And San Francisco will travel to Seattle to play the 1 seed in Seattle, round 3. Oh, boy. I'm excited, man, but I just don't know how many more of these games we can limp away with.
What, you raise your
Cameron?
hand?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I raised my hand. Sorry, Brett, just because I have forgotten. Who did you pick in this matchup?
I picked the Eagles.
Fan?
No, I did. You're right. I should not dodge that. I did pick the Eagles. Was I wrong for a while though? Because did you put your hand down? Thank you.
I had more faith in you, in your own team.
Let me tell you that opening drive, man. I was happy to eat my words. Brock Purdy drove that thing down the field. I think in 3 or 4 plays, all to Demarcus Robinson on dots. So very happy again. They don't ask how in the end. We'll remember this as a win. It was ugly. Again, I did pick the Eagles. This was my wrong pick of the week. Of course, it was against the fucking 49ers. It's always against them or the Panthers. So
you can never have a positive emotion with them.
I would like to let you know, Brett, that NFL Insider shares an awesome story of George Kittle guzzling tequila.
I did see that.
Yeah,
the
he
owner.
killed that.
Yeah. Jed York brought him down like a bottle of tequila.
His Achilles was hanging on by a thread, and he's just back there with the boys.
Just fucking wasted. I loved it, man. Dude, but that just shows you the kind of guy he is and how valuable he is. Like like some catastrophic like that happened, immediately somebody's thinking of you. You know, like, hey, let's take care of him. And you know, great ownership for the 49ers too. I like the Yorks a lot.
You better watch out. He's gonna marry some old celebrity, and then it's just gonna be a couple of years of just disaster.
George Kittle,
the next Kittle.
if he
Or he's
leaves,
gonna be the next Kelsey.
No, isn't he married?
we're late enough in the episode where my wife won't be listening. She so George Kittle's wife is a smoke. Look, Claire Kittle, go ahead and pull out your Instagram, boys.
No, I'm okay.
Whoa.
I don't think you'll regret it, Cameron. But
Wow.
yeah, by all
No,
means.
because we're not late enough where my girlfriend stopped watching.
All right. Well, never mind then.
What is she? God.
No, she's cute. She's okay.
Shut the fuck up.
She's cool. Like I don't know, like a 6 out of 10.
Oh, she's a basketball player.
Yeah, she's a former. They met at Iowa.
Yeah, she's basketball. Sick 10s across the board.
She's a six.
She played basketball at Iowa. Yeah.
How tall is she?
She's. If
6'4".
they ever have a
5'11".
baby, that child is going to be the best athlete ever.
I just want you guys to know, unrelated, the AI overview when you Google Claire Kittle height is like she's wife of NFL football player, stands 5'11", and then goes height 5'11", background former Iowa women's basketball player, role like I assume they meant role for the team.
Yeah.
Known for supporting George Kittle and understanding the dedication required in professional sport. That's not her role. Please don't reduce her to that.
She has a name.
I'm shocked because what's that called where it gives you like how to say it?
The like abbreviation, the enunciation.
No, it's like the words that like sound it out.
The phonetic pronunciation.
Thank you. It says Claire Kittle, and then in the parentheses it says Till.
Yeah, Needle.
The fuck does that mean? Is that how you say his name? Needle?
No,
Is it
not
George
at all.
Needle?
I think we know that.
Whoa!
Are we getting
6 feet
steered
tall.
wrong?
She is just 5 inches shorter than her husband, San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle, who is 6 feet.
She's
short.
my height, 5'11".
Dude, she had a knee
5'11"
injury
gang,
that
stand the fuck
ruined
up.
her career.
You guys
Sorry,
are understanding now. See, yeah.
Sorry, I'm locking in.
Yeah. So I eat your words. Say sorry, Claire Kittle.
What?
Dog.
No, dude,
You
I'm
know
only
who's the
invested
best
because of the
girlfriend
college
in the
basketball.
league? You know who's got the best girlfriend in the league?
Oh, never mind. She fucking sucks.
Will Henderson.
No, C.J. Stroud. None. He's just solo.
Yeah, he's
dude.
married to the game, man. Married.
Didn't look like it this last game, but
Hottest mom too, for sure.
Wait,
Dude,
does
she
he
was
have
the
a hot
third.
She's
Sorry,
hot.
I'm
She's
still on
pretty
Claire
hot.
Kittle.
Really?
Third
She's pretty
all-time
hot.
leading scorer at her high school.
She is. Yeah.
Claire Kittle was, you said?
Claire Kittle.
She's from Iowa too, right? It's not. She just
Yeah.
didn't go to school there. She's from Iowa,
I
right? Like
believe
born
she's
and raised.
from Iowa. Yeah.
She kind of looks like an Iowa girl. That makes a lot of sense. Like the black hair, the eyebrows. It's kind of like an Iowa thing.
Now she averaged 1.5 points and 2 rebounds a game. So college stats are tough, but hooper nonetheless.
She made the
Hey.
team. All right, that's
Yeah,
farther
was
than I
gonna
can say I
that's-
made
That's
it.
all that matters. Is you made the team.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the 49ers preview. Let's speed through this game so we can talk Texans. Chargers, Patriots. Patriots 16, Chargers 3. This game sucked. And the only note that I have on it, guys, is that I did say in the preview that this was a nut up or shut up game for Justin Herbert. He did not perform.
He has to
This-
shut the fuck up.
Now, when you score 3 points, there's more people to blame than just Justin Herbert. They fired their OC this morning, Greg Roman. He's now gone. I believe another offensive staff member was fired as well. They obviously have to upgrade that O-line, and they need to do something about that backfield. But again, I just can't listen to the excuses anymore. If he had this, if Bird is what they're calling him, like it's just like it's so annoying. It's like, okay, but he's not. Like, and at some point, if you're an elite quarterback in this league, you have to make up for that stuff because your team can't be perfect. Because if you're a really good quarterback, that means they're probably paying you a lot, which means there's going to be holes in the team. Like, it just is what it is. Again, they can't get it done. Another disappointing loss for them. I don't know what they do next. You obviously don't get rid of Justin Herbert. They're obviously going to stick with Harbaugh. I think you stick with Harbaugh. I don't know what's next for them, though, man. They got a lot of work to do this offseason. But any thoughts on this game, fellas, before we move on?
Once again, can I white knight for a quarterback I don't really support?
Sure.
His starting center that game is ranked 41 out of 41. There are 32 teams in the league. So, like, in his defense, that O-line is made up of dudes who are worse than backups on other teams.
No, that's fair, and it is a valid argument. But again, we're in like the sixth year of him.
It doesn't absolve any of his shortcomings.
Well, and Joe Alt came back, right?
I believe Alt was back, and also too, Joe Burrow made the Super Bowl with his O-line.
Right.
In
yes.
21.
There are quarterbacks who have done more with the same. It does not absolve him of his own issues. I just think it's really funny because they flashed up the rating of like Bradley Bozeman, 41 out of 41. There are 32 teams.
He's the 41 possible person.
Right. That's
just so funny that like the guy who's like making that ranking was like,
that was the last name that he could think of.
Where do I even go with this? 41.
Like, who's the center for the Chargers?
Like that's like if we were ranking people who have appeared on this podcast, and you put me like 6th out of 6. There's only 3 of us that routinely show up. Like that's basically what it is.
Yeah, like we had two other guys here for one show, and I ranked them higher than you.
And they're above me.
And there wasn't even a 5th ever. All right, so yeah.
So I leave a blank space.
Yeah, just in case.
The potential 5th. Your buddy coming on next week has that potential 5th slot.
Yeah.
Could be yours.
Hey, you can move to 7th for all we know. Oh, Brett, your mic.
Oh yeah, you out, buddy.
Here goes his cam. Watch this thing. Oh, it didn't glitch out.
No, he's still out. Well, I'll take.
Oh, there it is.
We go.
Hello. There we go.
Yeah,
There we go. We're back.
When your cam goes out, we know you're back.
I didn't know the cam went out. My apologies.
No. When you turn your mic back on, it like flickers.
Ah, okay. Yep, I see what you're saying now. Yep. Well, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you.
I don't even know what I was saying.
We were shitting on Bradley Bozeman and talking about how I may be 7th.
Yeah,
7th out of 3.
You could move back a spot.
Yeah, actually, buddy, just go ahead and keep that 7th spot warm for you. All right, that's going to be yours. But yeah, I have nothing else on this game. Good win by the Patriots, I guess. Who are they?
Really,
Actually, they're playing the Texans next week. Let's get into the Texans game, and then we'll talk about that. Texans 30, Steelers 6. I just want to say that it should not have been 30-6. This game should have ended the 14-6 that when I turned it off with 5 minutes to go. Absolutely ridiculous that they just decided that they wanted to make this game fun when it didn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
They won.
When I was supposed to go to bed.
Yeah, they won. I have nothing really bad to say. CJ Stroud, obviously, the 4 fumbles in the first half, that was terrible.
Whoa, it was only 2.
Two that were covered, sorry. Yeah. But
Oh yeah, okay.
But it was but I will say some of it was not his fault as well. The center was like
that line played awful.
Yeah, they were terrible. But that's been the story of this whole season, man. It's always CJ Stroud played just fine. The O-line was terrible. The defense was stellar, and the Texans won. That's been the story of this year, man. It's what I joke about it, but I'm not really joking. I think they're gonna will their way into the Super Bowl that way.
Well, there is a new character that they just added to the story who has yet to show himself.
Oh my God, who?
Charlie Kirk.
Right? Yeah.
Christian Kirk. We are Christian.
Oh my God,
Kirk.
that Stephen A. clip
8
was so funny.
receptions for 144 yards. Where the fuck were you the whole year, Christian Kirk?
No,
He
that's
was
what I'm
fucking
saying.
touring
We did
college
not talk
campuses.
about him at all year.
He's touring college campuses. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, he was debating
We're gonna
college
get
kids, but he's
banned.
back
Oh,
now.
no.
He was owning liberal news.
No, we're gonna get banned. No.
No, I don't. Backstory for you, Cameron. We were. This was like a week after that happened, and we were talking about a Texans game, and like, right, I'm like, yeah, they had Charlie Kirk's out, and like the show just stopped, and like me and Mason just like looked at each other, and like we just kind of laughed, and we were just like,
Well-
I have to cut that. Like I have to cut.
Well,
because
he was.
It was so at the time it was so sensitive.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like,
it
I felt like I was
talking
walking on
about
eggshells.
9/11, like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
respect it.
I got a few things.
Yeah, I was gonna let you take the wheel here, Mason. Talk your shit, man. Obviously, it was a massive win. Don't let me talking about these garbage points deter you at all. It was a great game. Still, they played awesome and they won, so that's all that matters. But go on.
I would like to point out that this is one of the few great running back performances of the entire playoffs so far.
True. Woody Marks.
Woody Marks, 19 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. He played his little ass off, and I loved every second of it.
His little
He
ass.
never went backwards. Anytime he fell, it was forwards, and it was for another 2-3 yards.
Average 5.9 yards a carry.
He was incredible. Thank you, Jaquavius Marks. C.J. Stroud, honestly,
That is his real name. You're right.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, his real name.
Shocking,
Woody.
it's not Woody.
He loves Toy Story. C.J. Stroud didn't have an awful game. I did see a thing after this game that he was 0-4 in places that were below 40 degrees. So now he is 1-5.
So he's a warm weather merchant.
He is a warm weather guy. Kind of worries me for next week because we're going to be in
New England.
Even colder probably. But I mean, 21 of 32, not a bad completion percentage. He was making, like, those fumbles were such weird decisions, but they were also coaching decisions. The one terrible one was that flea flicker. Nick Caley, what the hell? What the hell, dog? What the hell?
Yeah, like, why are we doing? Why I just don't understand when your offense isn't necessarily clicking the way it should. Why you're
we haven't ran a flea flicker all year, and all of a sudden you want to bring it out, and it's like the worst flea flicker, which it would have been a touchdown because Jaden Higgins was down the field. I mean, not a guy within 10 yards of him. So good concept. The worst execution I've probably ever seen. I would also like to bring up that I like I said, my theory is Mike Tomlin comes back, but we retired 2 people. The Texans retired 2 people. I believe Aaron Rodgers retires, his last throw being a pick 6 to Kalen Bullock. Incredible. And Mike Tomlin.
Do you think his ego is going to let him go out like that? Or do you think he will retire?
I think so. I honestly, I know he had like a decent season. I don't see anyone giving him another chance.
The Steelers.
Unless it's the Steelers and they're trying to tank.
Yeah, he couldn't go to a new team. I agree. He would have to go back to the Steelers. Yeah,
it's gonna be either the Steelers or it's retirement.
You know, a team that does need a quarterback, the Jets. That could be interesting.
Yeah. Send them back.
The only way to go forward is to go back sometimes. You know.
That defense, guys. Texans defense. If you're listening, I fucking love all of you, so much. Jalen Petre, you're just an animal. Him going around that block, him going around DK Metcalf to get a tackle for loss in the 4th quarter, you're incredible.
I think he's my favorite player on your defense, man. He is so much fun to watch.
Yeah, him or
and
Will.
he hits like a truck, man. He is awesome.
Yeah, watching him hit guys 4 times his size and just make them look like they're a toddler.
Yes,
it's incredible. I don't know how he gets that kind of leverage.
He kind of reminds me of Ed Reed a little bit.
Yeah, he's just a psycho, and the Guardian cap adds to the whole.
It's awesome. I love that. I think that's what makes him my favorite. I love that, man. I just think it's so sick.
Anyone else cannot wear it. I don't know why, but it's just honestly, it's probably just a bias. Like I'm like, it's my guy. Obviously, I'm going to stick up for it. But there's just something about a guy wearing a Guardian cap that still, he's just like, I'm going to protect myself, but I'm still going to try to kill you. I'm going to take your head. It's
poetic a little bit.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to hurt myself, but I'm going to hurt the fuck out of you. I'm going to make sure that your ribs are broken. You're not going to want to walk after this game.
Yeah, facts.
Jalen Knoll, that was a weird moment between him and Jalen Ramsey. Have you guys seen that clip?
I didn't see it. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's on one of his punt returns, he's tackled by Jalen Ramsey, and they're kind of wrestling on the ground. And there's a video of Jalen Ramsey grabbing Jalen Knoll's dick. You might want to go watch this up. He's like squeezing it. Like they're both laying on the ground.
I have to clear my YouTube after I look at this. Jalen Petrie dick. Who was it again? Jalen Ramsey. Sorry.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey. He's like laying behind him, and you can see his left hand like grabbing his junk.
Who was it again?
Very odd.
Grabs.
Fuck. There's too many Jalens and Jaylees and.
It's Higgins.
Ramsey. Right? Ramsey and Jalen Knoll.
Jalen Noel. Sorry.
He like grabs his junk, and it was kind of a weird Not kind of a weird, very weird. I didn't.
I'm gonna stop trying to Google that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not on
finding it,
shorts,
and
so that's automatically.
I'll send it to you guys later.
Okay, good.
Incredible game though overall. I mean, to shut down any team to just 2 field goals at home.
Yeah.
That stadium was the most loud stadium I've ever seen in my entire life, which also played into how bad our center was playing.
Pittsburgh
He's
always
usually
brings
not
it,
that
man.
bad.
They always bring it.
Insane fan base, cool fan base, great fan base.
They are. I like the Steelers.
I was worried about DK Metcalf for a little while there. For a moment, he had me worried. He got shut down, and I don't know if that's just the way that the Texans run their defense. That graph where it's like the amount of like stunt blitzes and whatever.
Yeah,
none.
They don't.
literally
Cover
just had a
2-man.
4-man rush. They just had a 4-man rush the entire time. Like, dude, I've never seen something so incredible in my life. They don't. The nice thing is when they do bring a blitz, it's pretty much automatic because it's nobody expects it. Nobody's
Right.
like,
And
hey,
there's just
that guy's,
too many
that
people you have
guy's
to take
blitzing.
care of.
Yeah.
it's like
I
a
love
pitcher
this
who only
game.
throws his fastball. It's like they're coming.
yeah. But it's 120 miles per hour.
Right? Try and
Well,
hit
I
it.
still can't fucking hit it. This game, all the doubters. What was weird is when the playoffs were announced, everyone was picking Houston. Then as time went on, everyone's like, you know what? No, Pittsburgh.
I was
you.
yesterday. I will say, Mason. I was like, this game is at home. I never at any point thought I'm like the Steelers are gonna win. Like before the game, obviously.
I
During.
definitely thought it was going to be interesting.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. The Texans just this is what they do though. They will clobber you if you
well,
were
and
even
their defense
slightly
is just
incompetent.
the defense is just so relentless that eventually it's like your offensive linemen they could be great, but eventually they're just going to start giving up shit, and it's just going to go all downhill because then the secondary is extremely overpowered, and it's just then you have no options.
So I saw that Nico is out too.
Concussion protocol.
Concussion,
He will
okay.
not be playing.
You don't think so?
It's concussion protocol. It's minimum 7 days. We have 6 days until the next game. So
that's
that
scary,
sucks.
man. I'm sorry. Going
that's
into
fine.
New England too. Listen, dude.
Honestly,
this is every week for me as a 49ers fan. So you'll get used to it. Don't worry.
I do think that the cold weather Stroud is not a power, so I'm not too worried about it. I think Woody Marks, Nick Chubb, and I hope they sprinkle in a little British Brooks. Just give me 3 runs of British Brooks, man.
I want the Cade Stover tush push.
I did like that.
Yeah, bring me.
I like it when they run it a couple times a game, not 10 times in a row. I do enjoy the tush. That's a big boy, right?
3 yards in a cloud of dust,
boy.
man. That's all you need.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the Patriots at all. I know it sounds weird. I'm less worried about the Patriots, even at their home. Because the Texans have played Drake May before. We've beat Drake May before.
Did you beat the Patriots?
Yeah, last season. We had
last
Stephon
season, okay.
Diggs and everything.
Okay.
We beat Drake May in it was his debut game.
Well, yeah, different coach, rookie quarterback.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But
Not his best receiver on literally his best receiver on the other sideline.
Yeah, but who wins the battle, Derek Stingley or Stephon Diggs?
No, that's true. That's true. But you also just gotta hope that you hold up that offense just enough. And I genuinely think that like since the 49ers, which obviously the Tech, that was probably their best game of the year. This is probably the best offense you're gonna run into. Drake May is obviously like in the running for MVP. Had an incredible sophomore season, so I'm interested to see how this game goes, man. I think it's either gonna be the next step in the Patriots dynasty, or it's gonna be sorry kids, it's not your time yet, and the Texans will win this game, but. I will think about it more, and I'll have an answer for you.
True.
I don't know who's going to win that game, man.
I won't go next game because, we got another episode.
Yeah, but I did have one more thing to talk about, gentlemen, before we sign off here. It's kind of been the discourse this week with stadiums, and how a lot of teams are pivoting to domes now. We're hearing it now with Kansas City. They're moving to Kansas, the Kansas side of Kansas City, building a dome in their downtown. Buffalo, I believe, is building a dome. And I believe there's some other teams that are working on it. The Bears are working on it as well. Oh, and that was another game that was awesome because of the weather, the snow. So I wanna bring up the discourse. I personally I love these cold outdoor games in January. I think that like this is part of it, and like if you're gonna play this deep into the season, it's an element you got to fight. Unfortunately, and it's an advantage for teams like Chicago, obviously Pittsburgh, Buffalo. When in the extreme cold, they're breathing in that air all the time. You're a little more used to it rather than down in Miami or even like in Houston, where right now it's 60 degrees, and then like you're fuck you. No. Mason, raise your hand. Go ahead. Yes, Mason.
I am the opposite thinker of that. I don't think that anyone has an advantage if it's snowing.
Okay.
Because anyone can
not
slip.
snow,
I
not
mean,
snow, just the bitter cold.
Oh, I do think there is.
But
an
I
advantage.
do love the snow.
I'm a fan of the net thought. I've been around and there's these things called hail nets, which they put over dealerships sometimes, and they prevent the hail from beating the shit out of cars. And snow will melt before it reaches the car.
Mm-hmm.
I think that stadiums where it snows, it's obviously cold, obviously. I do think that there should be some sort of implementation of a preventative for the snow, because I don't think snow games are very fun. I think they're cool looking. I think they're.
I love the aesthetic, man. I do.
Love but it's
man.
It's just not a fun game because no one has the advantage and everyone plays worse.
Bears Packers was an awesome game. 49ers Eagles, another cold weather game. That was a good one.
Yeah, but that's
not.
That wasn't snow. I'm talking about
right.
like when you see the Buffalo Bills and their fans are shoveling the seats. That's the kind of stuff.
But I will say we get that maybe once a year, but that's perfect. Like if it was like every other week, it's like, all right, this is getting a little old. Like maybe we need to build a dome. But I love a snow game once a year. It's always a nice surprise. It's just like the aesthetic of it, man. I just know we're in the winter. We're in playoff football. There's nothing better, man.
Are there any teams in the Heat, like the Heat, that have open arenas?
The Dolphins, I believe, and I believe the Bucks. Houston has a dome. Dallas has a dome. New Orleans has a dome. Atlanta has a dome.
And all
both
the
LA
teams
have a dome. Arizona has a dome.
Just have open.
That's so. Yeah, you're right. That's so funny. Like, yeah, the places where
no
you
one
should.
Wants to be hot.
Yeah, the place where you should have open dome seating. You have
At least
a roof.
For fan safety.
Yeah, but I do, before global warming takes us all out eventually, I do want to go up to Buffalo and hit like a cold weather game. I just think that's like, if you're a football fan, man, that's like something you got to experience once, like just a very cold game.
You've only got like 3 years left to get there. Dude.
Yeah, I got to get there fast. Like it's not looking good. And I also need the Bills to stay being good. That's my only hope, or a New York team. Which, good luck with that.
Well, hey, Josh Allen's about to have a kid, and that changes a man. So he's probably going to be even
That's true, as a father myself.
He's going to be juiced,
Yeah, he's going to have a reason. It's like Jalen Green when he had that like streak of like the end of that season when he had that kid where he was electric. Sometimes all you do is need a kid, and they'll give you a couple.
I mean, he has Haley Steinfeld. I don't think he's,
Okay, no, that she probably wins wife of the league.
I think she's the best wag in the NFL. Wife or girlfriend.
Wag.
That term just feels so derogatory.
I know it's kind of like a slur. It felt weird saying it.
You said wag, and I thought wet ass something. I was like wet ass.
Yeah, she has the best. She has the best wag.
I might have gooner brain, dude. That was crazy. I immediately went wet ass. Wet ass gina? Like I thought.
Wet ass gina.
I probably shouldn't have finished.
Mason went back to 2020 there with that one, man. Nicki Minaj. Mason, go ahead.
I would like to apologize. My last statement
does not reflect who I am as a person.
Yeah.
My opinions are my own. Doesn't reflect the company.
Look, I slept like 6 hours in the last couple days.
Retweets do not equal endorsements.
All right. Do you guys have anything before we put the bow on it? And I guess we'll film again Thursday. But do you guys have anything before we wrap it up?
Oh, I do. Last week I lied to you guys. I said that last weekend was the UFC. It's this weekend.
Okay. So yeah, I was wondering about that actually.
Yeah,
dickhead.
Get your Paramount subscriptions. Get ready. Like I said, I ironed
my infliction shirt and I was ready, man. Like. I made hummus.
Motherfucker, not infliction.
Affliction or infliction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Affliction.
I'm happy I don't know that.
I had an uncle that used to wear those, by the way.
Unironically?
Unironically.
Oh no. Was he like a wristband guy too?
No. He was Affliction. Well, he's from Ukaipa, California, which is just douche area.
Yeah.
They all drive lifted trucks, but he used to wear the backwards hat and the Affliction.
Oh, so he had Oakley's, the Affliction shirt. Does he have a sick calf tattoo?
No, but he's got like chest tattoos.
Oh, yeah. That's always the next. That's always the next resort.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I can't do this on my calves. How about as big as I can on my chest?
Yeah. And can you be the shittiest artist on planet Earth? Like, can you?
And I want it super cheap.
Yeah. Does your toddler do tattoos? Because I would.
I want the most.
Looking for a new piece.
I want the most important tattoo of my life on my chest as cheap as possible from a
Do you have
toddler.
like an apprentice who'll do it for like half that cost?
Yeah, man, you're getting a little pricey, man. Your apprentice wants some work.
Can she be a woman? I just more comfortable.
Can she be really hot?
Be a woman? Oh my god! All right, well. Good discussion, boys. Another awesome week of playoff football. I'm excited for this next week's slate. We'll make our picks on Thursday. Because I don't know if you. I will say I don't know if you guys noticed when we were filling out the bracket. We got thank goodness we just like breezed through it anyways because we didn't want to. I obviously didn't want to talk about hypothetical matchups, but you play like the lowest seed team that wins automatically plays the 1 seed no matter what. So the bracket changes depending on who wins. So, again, it didn't matter anyways. We went into it for like maybe 10 seconds, so not a big deal. We're going to get into it Thursday with Ben. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear, from a Broncos fan perspective too, because it's the quietest 1 seed, I think, of all time. And I don't think they're really taken seriously as a threat. So we'll have Ben to plead his case here and maybe convince us a little bit that, they can overcome how good Josh Allen played. So... But we'll see. We'll find out Thursday. So thank you all for joining us.
Never overcome Josh Allen.
Will they overcome Josh Allen?
Stop saying it like that.
Dude,
you can't outcome.
I overcome Josh Allen by 11 o'clock every single day. All right. I'm a worker. All right.
Wrap it.
And that's it. Fourth and Forever. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It was again another awesome episode. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Mason, for hopping on with me. We'll see you again. I guess Friday. So happy week, happy hump day, and we'll see you later. Bye.